hello to my friends from the NAFCU CEO and Senior Executive Conference in Sonoma. Wow, was that a great event. Man, I had a wonderful time and I'm still enjoying the tremendous wine I picked up while I was there. I wanted to recap one or two quick things from that conference and talk to you a little bit about the program that we'll be running in Philadelphia October 7th through 11th for the Management Leadership Institute. First of all, there's two key things I want to refresh. I've already sent you one video refreshing some of this, but I just looked over the slides that I presented to you, and out of all of those, there was two key things I wanted to focus on. I wanted to remind you that all good strategy is around value differentiation times execution. That you've got to find a way to create a unique, sustainable, and defendable position in the marketplace that's unique and highly valued by your customer. The only way you're going to separate yourself from other credit unions, from community banks, from other banks, is to be unique and differentiated in a valuable way and then execute effectively on that. It's one thing to say you've got great customer service or the best customer service in town. It's another thing to actually deliver it every day. And I promise you, if you put forward a value proposition and say you're great at A, B, or C and you don't deliver it, in other words, if you say you're awesome at customer service and you don't truly have world-class customer service, you are doing more damage than good. So value differentiation times execution. Keep thinking about that, challenge your staff. And then I wanted to quickly remind you of the 5 steps of accountability, because I think, this comes to the execution part, is the best ideas in the world are useless if you aren't executing them effectively. And if you'll recall, there was 5 key steps. First one was 100% clarity plus authority. Got to get 100% clear, specific, measurable, binary goals and objectives that you're going to hold someone accountable for. And then you've got to give them the appropriate level of empowerment and authority to go out and do it. 100% accountability plus authority. Number 2 was 100% agreement. The person who are you going to hold accountable has to look you in the eyes and say, yes, I fully understand that, I got it, I'm going to deliver it. If you don't get 100% clarity and 100% agreement, you don't get accountability. Number 3 was track and post, track and post. Put it up on a whiteboard, a dashboard, a poster board, a billboard, I don't care, but make it very, very visible and easy to understand so everybody in your organization knows where they stand directly against their most important goals. Then after that, you've got coach, mentor, and train. Run in with coaching, mentoring, training, help, support, resources, whatever they need to be successful. If someone's doing great, give them a big pat on the back, say great job. But if someone is slipping and they're not meeting their goals, they have to understand that tracking equals support, not punishment. That if they start to slip and you track it and you see that on the dashboard, that you don't go and yell at them, you run in and rush in with support, help, resources, training, whatever they need. And then last but not least is celebrate success lavishly. And I don't mean with money, I mean with praise, with a Starbucks card, Amazon card, something like that, a new plastic plant for their office. Give them something that's meaningful to them, and it just at a reasonable level. And then the other side of that is deal decisively with mediocrity. Refuse to tolerate mediocrity. So those are 2 key things that we talked about in Sonoma that I really, really hope you've held on to and you're implementing in your organization. What I'd like to do now is try to convince you as strongly as I possibly can to send a bunch of your people to the Management and Leadership Institute in Philadelphia on October 7 to 11. It's a great class. It was totally sold out last year. It's a lot shorter than most of the other classes in the industry. There's a lineup of incredibly good speakers. I'll be doing the Keystone session on the first day, full day with me on Leader of the Future. And what I'm going to do with your folks is really challenge the way they look at building a great organization, strategy, building a winning culture, high performance teams. But the majority of the day is going to be spent on what are the characteristics, attitudes, attributes, and skills of the most successful leaders going forward. And this is based on a proprietary research program I did of 7,000 high performance individuals at top companies around the world. And I looked at all the research and boiled it down to 7 key things that I believe, and all of them said, were the things that a truly great leader must have in order to be successful in the next 5, 10, 15 years. So a great program. And if you sign up a couple people before August 8th, there's a $100 discount per person. So an incentive, knowing that it sells out pretty quickly. But rest assured, if you send your folks, we will not waste 1 minute of their time. We will be pushing them hard. It will be a great networking opportunity. They'll learn from their peers, they'll learn from the instructors, and the program is exceedingly well put together. It's very tight. It runs on rails. So I feel very confident in guaranteeing we're going to get great results. So sign up some of your folks, and please remember, Value differentiation times execution, 5 keys to accountability. And if you need anything at all, please never hesitate to send me an email. I'm here to help all of you in any way I can.